The world is badly in need of a peacekeeper, not a warmonger. And we're standing on the edge of something dangerous. In the last few days, the Royal Air Force has twice scrambled Typhoon jets from the Malbork air base in Poland to intercept Russian aircraft. First, an Ilyushin 1120M, then an unidentified aircraft leaving Kaliningrad. These are not isolated incidents, they are the latest symptoms of a widening rift between East and West, a geopolitical, a global tug of war that no longer rests on diplomacy but on drones, intercepts, and this increasingly heated war of words. The RAF's Operation Chessman is the UK's latest contribution to NATO's air policing mission. 6 Typhoons, 200 personnel now sit just 40 miles from the Russian enclave of Kaliningrad, a militarized zone buzzing with electronic warfare, satellite jamming, Cold War grade, saber rattling. And this is no training exercise, it's a vigilant watch. And it's very, very real. Sweden, long a paragon of neutrality, is now fully within the NATO fold. Finland too. Why? Because they no longer believe peace is the natural state of Europe, because Russia's invasion of Ukraine shattered illusions, because Putin's talk of nuclear options and open contempt for NATO has shifted the theatre of war from speculation to possibility. And then there's Donald Trump. Instead of de-escalating as he promised, 24 hours, 25 hours, he plays the provocateur, flirting with isolationism on the one hand and open hostility on the other, making enemies pretty well of everybody he knows. His emissaries speak casually of carving up Ukraine like Berlin after World War II, suggesting a peace that's no peace at all, merely conquest in diplomatic disguise. His threats to withdraw from NATO, his distrust of multilateralism, his transactional view of international alliances have injected instability at the worst possible time. This isn't just theatre. This is what happens when a self-appointed twit, when a sheriff of the West becomes the arsonist pouring petrol on already smoking embers. And some will say that intercepts are routine, Cold War-style, quick-action alerts that have happened for decades. True. But what is new is the frequency, the proximity, the brazenness. In 2023 alone, RAF pilots intercepted over 50 Russian aircraft. And we must not forget, these are not friendly flyovers, these are intelligence probes, these are pressure tests on NATO's nerve, and each intercept increases the chance of miscalculation. A pilot too slow to turn, a system too quick to respond, one wrong move and the world is on its knees in regret. What is missing here is a grown-up in the room, a peacekeeper, someone willing to de-escalate rather than posture. And Europe is arming, Russia is threatening, America under Trump is equivocating, and meanwhile Ukraine bleeds, Poland watches, the Suwalki Gap, the narrow land corridor between Kaliningrad and Belarus, grows ever more strategically volatile. This is not the time for partisan games, it's a time for statecraft, for leaders who speak softly but carry wisdom, not megaphones. And if the West is to preserve peace, not just military superiority, it must do more than intercept. It must outthink, out-diplomat, outlast even someone like Sergei Lavrov. We need fewer treats and more treaties. We need more patience and more pause, less theatrical patriotism and more pragmatic peacekeeping. The world is watching and it's weary. And mistakes will happen. We have to remember that we might well be the generation who mistook deterrence for diplomacy and bravado for strength. The choice is not east or west. The choice is escalation or restraint. And right now, restraint is the bravest choice of all.